are for the night time. Days are wide awake. Visions are for crazy men. Not me, for goodness sake. But I'm seeing things. I'm seeing things. I'm seeing things, believe me, I've never seen before. But little things deceive me, like when you threw me out the door. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Come on, go, will ya? You want me to disinfect the tree first? Come on. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? Hey, stop! In there. It's a fight.
Okay, will you wait here?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
It's my wife's dog.
Okay, Bob, hold it right there. And get your hands in the air where I can see him.
Louis, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Set of my chairs.
Lou, listen to me.
This rearview mirror doesn't work. The one cut right in front of me.
I'll come by the paper tonight and we'll ride home together, okay?
Look, it's 9:30 in the morning. I feel more tired now than when I went to bed last night. I don't think this is going to work.
Well, no wonder you're tired. Look how heavy this bike is. Louis, don't be stingy. Get a nice one like I have.
This bike was good enough for Butch Cassidy. It's good enough for me, okay?
Lou, come on. I'm late to work. Give me a kiss.
Right. Go.
Do you know how to open this combination?
Yes, I know.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Right. Bye.
Beechwood. It's like the song Beechwood. Beechwood 45789.
Does the accused have legal representation?
Your Honor, the accused has been totally uncooperative since the moment of his arrest. He has not spoken or acknowledged anyone.
I see. Sir, I must advise you of the seriousness of this situation. This is a bail hearing on a charge of second-degree murder. It is in your best interests to cooperate with this court.
Mr. Ciccone?
Shh.
Shh.
Does he speak English?
No one knows, Your Honor.
Excuse me.
Oh, you do speak English.
Oh, yes, as well as French, Spanish, Macedonian, all the Serbo-Croatian dialects, and bebop.
Order. Fine. Thank you. Do you have legal representation?
Yes, I do.
That's good. Now, where is your counsel?
I pick him.
Order.
Does it mean me?
Are you pointing at the chubby, bald-headed man with the glasses wearing the orange vest?
Wait. Who, me?
Your Honor, I object. Mr. Ciccone's not a lawyer. He's only a reporter.
Excuse me, Redfern. I've been more than a reporter for you several times. I've given you...
Shh.
Order.
Excuse me.
Miss Redfern, Mr. Ciccone is not unknown to me. Sir, Mr. Ciccone is not eligible or competent to give you adequate representation.
Huh?
I'm going to adjourn this case until you've had time to engage legal counsel.
Your Honor, the Crown is ready to move that this man be held without bail.
Oh, sure. Kick him while he's down, Redfern. That's nice.
I know of somebody I'd like to kick.
Order, please.
Excuse me, may I please address or
Hold
approach
it
the
right
bench?
there. Just hold it right there. You watch too much American television. No one approaches a Canadian bench, particularly not some sensationalist hack from a third-rate tabloid.
I object.
May I make a statement?
No, you may not.
My name is Macedorius IV. You may call me Mac. My home is the planet Clysol, in the Capillon galaxy, some 3,000 light years from Earth. As the crow flies.
Order, please. Order. That is enough, sir.
I had nothing to do with the death of that man in the park, even though he was a murderer and a sadistic intergalactic pirate. At the time of his death, I was vaporizing through the mazed corridor some 10 trillion miles from Earth. And that's not very pleasant at this time of the year, let me tell you.
Order. Bailiff, clear this courtroom. Sir, you are being remanded for 30 days psychiatric observation. After such time, this court will convene again.
Don't worry, Max. It's a nice place. They got nice food in the hospital for you.
Oh, that's all right. If I don't like it, I'll just materialize somewhere else.
I'm a hack. I'll tell you who's a hack. The judge is a hack. That poor old man had nobody to represent him.
He treated me like I was a schoolgirl who hadn't done her homework, and you made me lose my temper in there. I was so embarrassed.
All right. I'm sorry, okay? It's just that I did not anticipate this morning when I got up that I'd be Perry Mason, okay? It threw me a little.
Well...
Take your lunch, all right? Nice place, not a crummy place.
Well, I'm having lunch with Sergeant Brown to discuss a few things just for half an hour or so. I suppose you could join us.
Half an hour? It takes me longer than that to unlock my bike.
Enjoy your day in court, Jacone?
At least I care about the old man. It's more than I can say for some people.
I just arrest them, Jacone. I'm not judge and jury.
What, you actually think this man did some kind of murder or something? What the hell's going on with this whole guy? Was he a Martian? Stop it.
2 men were found fighting in a park. One of them was found dead. The old man appeared on the scene a split second later, and he won't say what he was doing or how he got there.
Well, what about the body?
Burned beyond recognition.
Well, what happened to innocent until proven guilty?
Nothing happened to it. That's why we have trials.
Well,
It's all academic anyway. The guy'll never make trial. When they see him in the loony bin, they'll throw away the key. He'll never get out.
Mr. Ciccone?
Steady now, don't move.
I have so many things to discuss with you. I thought we'd take a lunch, as they say.
why not?
There he is. Grab him.
Hey,
Have a nice day, as they say.
I told you to keep an eye on him.
What are you,
he didn't
helpless?
do it.
What?
He didn't do it.
Are you hungry, Sergeant?
Yes, I am.
That's weird. This rearview mirror, I got like a clearer vision. Anyway, that's what happened in the court. They tried to make it like he's Looney Tunes, which he is, but still, the guy didn't do it.
Oh, that poor old man.
This is it. That's what I told you about.
Yeah?
Okay, now what you want to do is, you want to look for clues, okay? Just check it all out.
I don't know what to look for. Clues? What clues?
Clues, come on. You've seen all those Sherlock Holmes movies. Anything that doesn't look like should be here, you know? Something to give you an idea. This is where it trails off over here, right? You just look around and you see something weird, you stop and you pick it up and find out what the hell. Oh, excuse me.
I'm sorry. You caught me off guard.
Scared me too. I'm Lou Ciccone from the Toronto Gazette. How you doing? Pleased to meet you. This is my wife, Marge.
Hi. Hi.
I'm Edna Birchall. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Edna. What are you, a miner, or like you work in the subways or something? What's your line, Edna?
Worms.
Worms?
Worms.
Worms, Louie. She's digging for worms.
Oh, worms. You're digging for the worms.
Night crawlers. Lusty bees.
Night crawlers? No, hold it. This is broad daylight.
Yeah.
You just go after the worms, the rebel worms who have rejected the values of their bourgeois parents and insist on crawling during the day?
That's very good.
Thank you.
No,
It's silly.
no, I'm a traditionalist in that sense, you see. I hunt at night. But last night there was such a brouhaha here that I might just as well have stayed in bed.
Hold it. Last night?
Oh, there were firemen, there were policemen all over the place. Just as I was about to pounce on a juicy 8-incher. He got away, of course. That was my luck.
You saw what happened here last night?
Oh, indeed I did.
Oh.
It was a big fire, and 2 men fighting, and the little man that came afterwards.
You saw 3 men last night.
Yes.
You didn't tell the police this, Edna?
Frankly, I find the police to be a bit mindless, you know, brutal. Watchdogs of a dying society. Oh, I prefer the company here with nature.
See, a man's life is in danger.
And if you saw something, you should say so.
She's right.
I suppose I should, yes. But what about all that machismo fascism?
I have a policeman, a friend of mine, who I'd love to introduce to you. He doesn't even take it seriously. It's like a sideline with him. If you meet him and say I brought you to see him, right? You could treat him like he was a doctor with a gun. He's very understanding. He likes worms and fish and everything. Yeah, Marge, you just take this stuff. I don't need it, all right? I'm gonna take you to in a cab, and we'll go meet the policeman.
Yes, I think I should.
Okay, how many ha's are in brouhaha?
2.
2.
2. Brew, ha, ha.
Ha-ha, brouhaha. That's nice.
Yes.
Just tell him everything you told me. Sergeant Brown, Mrs. Burchell.
Nice can.
We don't need any sarcasm about the cans, okay? This woman has a legitimate profession. She happens to be a worm hunter, all right? Just forget it. Don't look at the cans, don't look at her hat. You just tell him what you told me in such a lucid fashion as to what happened in the park last night, okay? Just listen to her.
What exactly did you see?
There were 2 men, and they were fighting over a canister. Looked sort of like one of my worm cans. But the trouble was that they were arguing in a language which I couldn't understand.
They were foreigners.
Oh, my, yes. At any rate, one man set fire to the other man, and then he ran off when the third man, the little man, appeared.
That's it. First there were 2 men, then there was another man. That makes 3 men. And the little man that she's talking about is our little man. So why don't you get on the phone now and have our little man released, okay?
Will you hold your horses, Chacon? Now, how did it exactly happen? Did he douse the man with gasoline and throw a match on him?
They were shooting bolts of blue, reddish fire at each other. That's how they fight with each other. They can shoot these laser rays with their fingers.
With laser beams.
They're very advanced, these aliens.
Aliens?
Chacon.
Oh, hold it. No, wait a minute, all right? Did you say aliens? Did she say aliens?
You see, the park is where the energy lines intersect. Pierre Trudeau knows. He's talked with them.
Pierre knows.
He knows. The lowly worm will be our ultimate master.
Good, right. Okay, good. So, that's it. You told them everything you have to tell them, and you did very good.
No, I don't think the police understood me, Mr. Chacon. I told you they wouldn't understand.
No, they got you.
I want you to take my card. I want you to come to one of my lectures.
Okay, I'll do that. We can suck space food through a straw together sometime. Friends of Atlantis Society, 211 Ray Walston Boulevard. Hey, I'm sorry, okay, Brown?
Norm Perry, on Canada AM. He's not an earthling.
Say anything or what? I feel like I'm home alone here. How are you, Dad? Oh, I'm fine. How you doing? Oh, I'm okay. A little closer to death, aging every day.
Do you know that you can cycle all the way to Mississauga without crossing one major street?
Okay, what the hell would you do when you get there? What are you reading, anyway? Shortcuts to Toronto.
No, it's Stir Fight at the Alpha Corral.
Well, look at this. He's reading this trash again. This is science fiction crap here. Is this parent approved? Parental approval, yeah. Whose parents? Charlie Manson? Whatever happened to the old days when kids used to read the comic books with Hopalong Cassidy, Zane Grey kind of things, you know? Yeah, go ahead. Doorbell. Constructive. Excellent. Go to it. How the hell am I going to get through his adolescence? I do not know. The man does not relate to me. Whatever happened when he was a kid? He used to fool around and everything. How many years I got till he's 18?
It's for you, Dad.
Good evening.
Mac. Well, what are you doing here?
I'm awfully sorry to intrude. The people at the hospital are very nice, and I'm sure they mean well, but I just don't have the time.
Do they know you're here, Mac?
I told the orderly at the hospital. Apparently, he found it amusing. Now, can we talk? We have much to do.
Brown will be here in a minute.
Boy, what's going on?
Oh, sorry, Marge. This is Mac. You know Mac? Marge, Mac.
Good evening, Mrs. Ciccone. I'm proud to know you.
Yes, and I'm certainly proud to know you, too.
No, you're not. You're thinking that I'm some crazy person who escaped from the loony bin. Is that the term?
A loony bin. Right.
Mr. Ciccone, can we talk in the kitchen?
I was just going to say that.
That book is totally unrealistic. Much colder than that in Remullac.
The police are going to be here in a minute, and they're going to take you back to the hospital, Mac. See?
That is most inconvenient, but never mind.
That's the banana peel. You're eating the peel, Mac.
Oh, we only eat the peel in Kleisel.
No, wait, could you do me a favor? Just forget the peel for a couple of seconds, all right? Because I got a weak stomach. I'll save it for you. Look, Mac, it's like this. I don't think you killed anybody, all right? But unless you really help me, like by telling me the truth as to exactly what happened, I can't do anything for you, okay?
Of course. The truth is, I'm a security guard.
Oh, you're a security guard?
No, at least I was until I reached mandatory retirement age. Then they put me to pasture.
Oh, jeez. That's too bad.
I had another 300 years of work in me. That's why I was so angry. So when these two hoodlums, Bobo and Rank, approached me, I agreed to help steal the Zilgan crystals. When I realized the mistake I made, I tracked them here to this galaxy. These 3 crystals represent unimaginable wealth. As an energy source, they dwarf all the oil deposits currently lying under the earth. That's why I must return them to my people. Without this energy, they will die.
Max, that's going to be the police, okay? Now, if I were you, I wouldn't mention this crystal stuff on your people and the whole thing, you know? Shh. Mum's the word. Otherwise, they're going to put you in like a very funny room. You know what I mean? Hey, what?
Your transporter nodule doesn't work. You mean you're not one of us?
Us? I'm not even sure I'm one of me, Max.
Now, who will help me? Everything is lost.
Right.
Louis,
It's all right, Mr. Chacon. What are you, the John Howard Society?
Come on, is this necessary here?
I'll to slap a pair on you for harboring a fugitive.
Yeah, don't worry, Mac. Here's your dinner.
Come on, Medini. Back to the hospital for you.
I could use the rest. This atmosphere is very tiring to me. Have a banana.
Oh, come on.
Jeez, he must have ate the whole thing. Look at that.
Excuse me, Heather?
Yes?
David Hirschhorn. We've never met.
Oh, I've seen you around here, though. How do you do? I'm Heather Redfern.
I have a problem. I hope that you can help me with it. I see you're prosecuting this case.
Yes, I am. If it ever comes to court.
I know who he is.
You do? Who is he?
His name is Harold McAdam, Dr. Harold McAdam. He's head of chemical research at Universal Dynamics. He's stolen something very valuable, and I have to get it back.
Stolen something? Well, what is it?
Well, I'd like to explain it on the way to the hospital. It's very important that I talk to him.
I'd have to know a lot more details. Of course. I'll change.
Put Ciccone on a Gazette. I just want to talk to him for a minute.
Al Walter, cop. No visitors.
Come on, I just want to get his story.
Excuse me. Are you a relative?
No, I'm a friend. Can I talk to him for a
No. He's, under sedation. Well, he was running all over town last night. He's probably exhausted.
Dr. Hurst, report to the cafeteria. Dr. Hurst, the cafeteria.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, Dr. Hurst. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Afraid not. My lunch is ready.
Oh, lunch, huh?
We're here to see the patient.
No visitors.
This man is his boss.
No visitors.
Now he doesn't hear me.
Oh, Mr. Ciccone, we know who he is.
You know who he is?
This is David Hirschhorn.
I don't care who he is. Who is he? You know who he is? Who is he?
No. David is the vice president of Universal Dynamics. He knows who he is.
You know who he is. Everybody knows who he is. I don't know who he is. Who is he?
Sorry, David. This is Mr. Ciccone. He's a reporter for the Toronto Gazette.
Who is he, David?
How do you do?
This is David.
Nice to meet you.
His name is Dr. Harold McAdam. 2 years he's been heading up a research project at Universal Dynamics. Now, we think he's made a breakthrough. He's created 3 perfect, absolutely flawless delenium crystals.
It'd be nice if it was a chandelier.
Don't be so flip, Mr. Ciccone. If this proves to be true, it could revolutionize long-distance communication.
If it's true?
Well, the other night, Dr. McAdam vanished, taking with him the prototype crystals and all his notes.
What, did you steal them?
I must admit, I was driving Dr. McAdam pretty hard. I think he's suffered a breakdown. We have to have those crystals ready for the next launch of the shuttle.
Shuttle? Space shuttle?
Only in the vacuum of space can the symmetry of their structure be accurately measured.
Thank you, Dr. Carl Sagan.
I have to find those crystals. There are only 2 days till the launch.
Isn't there something a little more important than you finding the crystals? The man is charged with murder.
I realize that. But I've been fighting to keep the research division at Universal. Now, if we lose this contract, head office will shut us down.
Oh, wait a second. There's a guy dead in the park, right? Now, could it be possible that this guy with Mac over here, that the both of them stole the thing? I mean, like, you missing anybody else from your outfit?
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Ciccone. That's classified information. I'm not at liberty to say.
You probably caused a nervous breakdown for the poor old guy just so you could keep your key to the executive washroom. But I asked you to help me out here, and you didn't tell me anything. Wait, what are you stonewalling me for?
That's not very fair, Mr. Ciccone.
Now, those crystals were developed with funding from the Department of Defense. Now, if they should fall into the wrong hands, national security could be compromised.
Wait a minute. Isn't this Richard Nixon's old line over here? It seems familiar to me. Were you in Watergate or what?
Would you excuse us for a minute?
What?
You know, you're being very rude. David is under a lot of pressure here.
Hey, I'm under a lot of pressure, too. You think I'm lying on the beach over here?
No, I don't think you are.
I'm sorry, but you're disturbing the other patients. If you want to fight, you'll have to go down the hall to the visitors' lounge.
I'm sorry. Shh. Are you happy now?
Listen, if I could just have a word with him, maybe I could help him snap out of it.
I'm sorry you can't see him now. Hello, Miss Redfern. Listen, when he's capable of seeing anybody, I'll notify your office. And then you can make up a guest list, okay? Now, if you'll excuse me.
Thank you, Doctor.
Well, Heather, thanks for trying anyway. Look, can I buy you lunch?
Sure.
Nice meeting you, Mr. Ciccone.
Yeah, it was swell.
Oh, here's my card. If your story turns up any information, I'd appreciate a call.
Sure.
Shall we? There's a new cafe. Very, very smart.
Little pasta, little pesto, and presto, huh? Excuse me, nurse, can I talk to you for a couple of seconds? My name is Lou Ciccone from the Toronto Gazette. I want to apologize for that lady, the way she was screaming like that. She's recently been left out of psychiatric. My grandfather is in 202B, and I'm an adopted child. I'm on the quest for my family and trying to find my real relatives and things, and I wonder if you'd do me a favor. I found him, but he's not too much help to me. I wonder if anybody visits him, anyone at all. Would you call me?
Isn't that a matter for the police?
Yes, but it's a very unfair law. I think a person should be able to find their real parents, don't you? I'd appreciate it. At this point in my life, I don't know who the hell I am. You know what I mean?
Well, I suppose it wouldn't matter if I told you about somebody who's already been here.
Anything would help. Who's that?
Well, I don't remember her name, but I do remember her hands were incredibly dirty and she was wearing a lamp.
Wait a second. Did she have a coffee can strapped to each leg?
Yes.
That's my mother, Mrs. Birchall.
Oh, that's right. That was her name.
God bless you. She mentioned canisters, too.
Oh, and she left this card.
Okay, great. Yeah, right. I got a lot of cards here. I got more cards than the Amazing Kreskin. Thank you. No visitors, okay? No visitors. Friends of the Lancet Society and fresh bait. This is the woman we're looking for. Whoops. Pass on that. Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
Could you watch this bike for a couple of seconds?
Sure.
Thanks a lot. Is Mrs. Birchall home?
Yeah, I think she's inside. There's someone with her, though.
Who's that?
I don't know. Cop, income tax, some guy in a suit.
See you later. Thank you. Mrs. Birchall? Hello? It's me, Louis Ciccone. I met you in the park. Excuse me. Mrs. Birchall?
Hey, come out of there. This place is surrounded.
Whoever killed her killed the guy in the park. You can't see this, huh?
I can see that you've already given me your statement. Now, if I need you, I'll call you. Goodbye.
Look at this. You see this? Look, she wrote the word sofa. There's an S, an O. That could be an F. That's an F and an A. She's trying to tell us something. You can't see this?
Doesn't look like sofa or any other word to me. Looks like a worm trail. Chacon, would you get out of here and leave me alone?
You fish?
Yeah.
Why don't you take the worms? She would have wanted it that way. Take it easy, Falstaff.
Yeah, see you, Chacon.
Do you have a work number?
I wish. I can't find a job.
Sofa. You know, that's what my father was saying. A lot of people want to work, they can't find jobs. His theory is they don't want to work. I find that reactionary, don't you?
You got a problem, Chacon.
I'm telling him a story, okay? I got into a taxi the other day, and the cab driver was a PhD.
Chacon, do you want something?
I just want to sit down here because this bicycle seat is playing havoc with my posterior. I got to rest for a couple of minutes. Look, why don't you go see Brown? He said he wanted to see you and this guy.
Both of us?
Yeah. Take it easy. Thanks for watching the bike, eh?
Yeah.
Well, they'd never leave. Eureka. Pull.
I am pulling.
Pull harder. Pull it harder.
Oh, wait, are you sure it opens? I don't see any seams on this. I don't think it opens.
It has to open. It's gotta open because whoever killed Mrs. Birchall killed her because of what's inside the thing.
Let me see it. You know, my mom used to have a music box, and if you pressed it on a certain spot like this, a secret door popped open.
Let me get that hammer. I'll open it.
Beautiful.
Hope this thing's not carcinogenic. Here's the top of the thing.
What is it?
Hirschhorn killed Mrs. Birchall.
Who's Hirschhorn?
Hirschhorn is a big boss at Universal Dynamics. He claims that Max stole some crystals from the laboratory. And this canister was found in the park. Mrs. Birchall found it. Somehow Hirschhorn found out that Mrs. Birchall found it, and Hirschhorn killed Mrs. Birchall.
But if the crystals
What?
belong to his company, Lou, why would he kill somebody to get them back? He could just go to the police.
I don't know why.
Unless Hirschhorn doesn't really work for Universal Dynamics at all.
What?
Maybe he was going to sell them to somebody. What do these crystals do?
It's a secret. It's with the military and the government.
A spy!
Who? What?
Hirschhorn's a spy for the Russians, probably. He was going to sell the crystals to the Russians, right? But Max stole them before he could do it.
Why is it that I'm the one who's supposed to know what's going on? And I don't know what's going on. And you're not supposed to know what's going on. And you do know what's going on. Why is that?
Because I'm a lateral thinker. Who are you calling?
Possible Russian spy named Hirschhorn. Let's see what his alibi is in terms of whether or not he was in the park last night. Hello?
Ciccone?
Redfern?
Redfern?
I can't talk right now.
Redfern, listen, wait a minute. She hung up.
What's Redfern doing in that guy's apartment?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Hide that thing. And don't let anybody in the house until I come back.
Louis, just a minute.
Hide it.
So, what's going on here anyway?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
I'm just up from Buffalo. You know, convention. They told me Toronto was a safe city. I never expect to see anything like this.
Yeah, stick around, maybe you could join the parade. Excuse me. Blue Ciccone, Toronto Gazette.
Mr. Ciccone.
Can I use your phone, miss?
Yes, it's just over there.
What the hell is this? What's he doing here?
It's David. I found him in the bathroom.
When?
About a half an hour ago. Is he gonna be okay?
It's hard to say. He's still unconscious, but the signs are all good.
What the hell is going on here? What, David? What's happening to this guy? Listen, did you guys find any pieces of glass in his jacket or like anything torn or anything on his...
He wasn't wearing any clothes. You ever hear of fastening straps?
I forgot. He didn't have any clothes on. What the hell is... Redfern, do me a favor. Think very clearly, okay? Were you with him all day?
Yes, I was with him all afternoon. Look, I've got to go to the hospital with him.
No, but wait a minute. Really think. Now, look, isn't it possible that he might have slipped out of here for a half hour?
Well, I fell asleep for about an hour or so. I couldn't technically swear that he was here.
What the hell were you doing sleeping for an hour in the middle of the afternoon? Nice date you are. What the hell were you two doing anyway? He's naked. You're falling...
We're taking him down now. Did you call ahead to tell him we're bringing in a possible coronary?
I called.
Coronary? Griffin, you know, I always thought you were very nice and that you were very sweet. Geez, you must be an animal. I mean, you gave the guy a heart attack?
Oh, right, Mr. Ciccone. What comes next, the scarlet letter?
Yeah, well, I just hope that Kenny doesn't find out about this.
Jason? What am I talking about? Jason, is it Phillips? Hello? You better like gardenia.
Well, we're certain now it wasn't a heart attack.
What is it?
Can't be sure. He's in a very deep coma. His metabolic activity rate is barely maintaining life.
You got any idea what could have caused that?
Oh, I haven't a clue. He's had an extreme shock to his system.
When do you think he'll come out of it?
Oh, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
Dr. Hurst, we're going to admit
Excuse me.
Dr. Hurst, admitting.
Leave him alone, Redfern. Dr. Hurst, excuse me?
Look, I'm telling you, there's more to that man than meets the eye.
You'll have to excuse me.
Dinner, huh? Why don't you check and see if you got a tape one?
Ciccone, where is he? The spaceman. He's gone missing, and I've got a hunch you know something about it. Now, unless you want to go downtown for pictures and prints, you better tell me where he is.
What the hell are you talking about? You want to find out why he's missing? Check with Herschel.
Excuse me, can I use the telephone, please, emergency?
Of course, go right ahead.
Now, I want you to call your wife and see if he's at your place.
You call your wife and see if do it. How could he do it at my place? Come on. What the heck's the guy doing? He's unconscious. He's up and he's walking around the streets. Maybe he's worried because he doesn't have any O-hip.
Would you hurry up?
There's no answer.
That's it. I'm sending my men in.
All right.
Hello? Hello?
Marge?
Louis, Mac is here.
Well, what's he doing there?
First he took a shower, and now he's cleaning the oven.
A shower and he's cleaning.
Louis!
What the hell?
Guess what? He found the crystal.
You found the crystal. How? I thought that
Never mind, he found it.
Brown's men are on their way over there. Now get him out of there.
Well, I don't know what to do. I'm not very good at things like this.
Listen, Marge, please, don't fold on me now. Here, take him to the bakery, okay? Now, just get him out of there, all right? Thank you very much.
Your friend Hirschhorn seems to be coming around.
He's coming around?
Yeah, you can go see if you like. You'll have to excuse me right now, though. Got another one. Off the street in Hirschhorn's neighborhood. Same symptoms.
Same symptoms. What's the cause?
Beats me. Could be the water.
The hell is this, an epidemic?
Okay, let's see what we got here.
How are you feeling?
Who are you?
I'm Heather. Heather Redfern.
Oh, yeah. I've seen you around the squash club. I don't believe we've ever met.
You don't remember? He doesn't remember.
Chacon, what is going on here?
Listen, Redfern needs some support, Ernest.
It's in there. I'm giving you some day-old wide-bye croutons. Huh?
Hey, Louis, this is some friend you got here. Bakes bread like the Pope himself. And he knows the old country like the back of your hand.
Yeah, that's nice. He's okay.
He's beautiful.
Hi, Max. How are you? Surprise, surprise. Here you are. Can I talk to you for a few seconds? Yeah. I'm not sure you understand this, okay, Max? But you see, you and me, we are in very serious trouble. You understand that or not?
I understand it only too well, Mr. Ciccone.
Good. So where are the crystals?
One of them is right here.
Oh, good. One of them's right there. Okay, now, maybe you can help me with this. There's a man named Hershon, and he claims that he's your boss, okay? And earlier this afternoon, he killed a very nice lady. She's dead.
Very clever.
Clever what? Who?
Bobo.
Bobo.
Bobo is a Zalonkian, and therefore has the ability to replicate any life form. It's like what you call cloning.
Yeah, that's kind of like a Zalonkian Rich Little, huh?
He obviously took the form of this Hirschhorn person so he could pass unnoticed in your society.
Listen, can you do me a favor? I saw that movie that you're talking about, but just come down to earth for like just a couple of seconds, okay? And tell me what really happened, Max.
All right. Bobo is the killer. He killed his accomplice, Rank, in the park. He killed that woman. You find Hirschhorn, and you find Bobo.
I already found Hershon. Hershon's in the hospital.
Is he unconscious?
He was, but he came to.
Bobo must have known you were onto him, so he has replicated someone else's body.
You're doing it again. You said you wouldn't do it. Stop with this
Excuse me,
replication,
okay?
Marge, please. I'll deal with this, okay?
Louis, you're talking like a crazy person.
I'm crazy?
Yes.
The man is replicating Bobo's, and I'm crazy, huh? We got a regular suburban kind of character over here. He just, for years now, he's been swigging a beer back with the boys and bowling, right? Bobo! Here, go ahead. You talk. Go ahead. Yeah, beam her up, Scotty. Come on.
Okay, now, Max. Are Hirschhorn and that guy Bobo, are they trying to steal the crystals?
Yes, that's it.
Oh, I'll answer. If I miss anything, let me know. Huh?
What?
When I met Hirschhorn and his colleague in the park that night, it was to get the crystals back. When I got there, they were fighting over the canisters. While they struggled, I took the canisters and hid them. The police arrived, Hirschhorn fled, and the rest you know.
Why didn't you tell me this in the first place, Max? Now we're getting somewhere.
And now, Mr. Ciccone, I want to undo the wrong I have done. I want to retrieve the remaining 2 canisters from the park and return them to Universal Dynamics myself.
Hey, Al, we got any Black Forest cake, huh?
Who wants Black Forest cake? It's the middle of the night.
I don't know. There's a man with a fez out there. Maybe he's got a sweet tooth.
Shh, forget the man with the fez. You know, if you would have told me the... Man with the fez?
Yeah, I told you.
That's him. That's the man with the fez who was in front of Hirschhorn's apartment.
I was right. Bobo has replicated someone else.
Stop with the replication now.
Wait a minute. Do you mean that guy Bobo is the other Russian agent?
That's right.
Shh, I don't care. 2 pieces of bread for Bobo, okay? There's a man with a fez outside. Pop! Is the man outside or not?
No, it's out getting a new waterbed installed.
It's a joke, right? All right, come on, we're going. Everybody's going.
What's going on here, huh?
That guy in there is a Russian spy.
I never saw one, huh? Take a look.
Now, come on, Mom. Come on! You gotta go! Fell for it. Come on. Here, we're gonna take this.
Does it fly?
No, that's a different move.
Oh.
Here, you just get up here.
Yeah.
Right, the other way.
We're going to go this way.
I'll help you.
Now, hold it.
I got you.
You got it?
Good.
Here we go.
Okay, you're doing good.
Hang on.
if we lost him, Pop?
Let me know when you're tired, Max. I just got a little Charlie horse here. It'll pass in a couple of seconds.
No trouble. We're almost there.
Good.
You know, Marge, I can't believe this. I got 12 dozen poppy seed rolls to deliver, and here I am hiding from a spy on a scooter.
All right, where is he? I said, where is he?
You really had me going with that space stuff. I mean, I don't know what the hell to believe. Whether it was true or not true.
Ah, here it is. Now we have two. We need wait only for the third.
Wait a second. You said the other one was in there too, right?
A necessary lie, I'm afraid. The third should be here in a moment.
Where's it gonna come?
It's already here.
Ah! You'd better get out of the way, Mr. Ciccone.
Just cooled it, okay? This place is surrounded by police. There's more Mounties around here than we got squirrels. Listen, why don't you forget about this? He's a nice old man. Go home, all right?
I can take care of myself.
Just give me the crystals, old man, and I'll let you live.
Then millions would die. I can't.
It's a doomed planet anyway.
Wait a minute. Since when is Darth Vader a Shriner? Cool it. What is this stuff?
Give them to me. In 2 minutes, the time nebula will close and we'll both be trapped here forever. Now, Macadorius, you die.
Jolly good, if I do say so myself. Mr. Ciccone, would you get the other canister, please?
So you're really from...
Yes, I'm afraid I must be getting back.
Oh, how did you... Why did you...
When you walked into the courtroom, I sensed some sort of psychic aura. I mistook you for a superior life form. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I've been mistaken for worse.
Now, I'm afraid your atmosphere is sapping my strength. I must go before I perish.
Wait.
Yes?
This for thousands of years, people have dreamed of a moment like this, actually meeting somebody from another culture, planet like you. There's so many questions.
All right, but you better hurry. I don't have much time.
Music. You got music up there or what?
Oh, yes. Though I don't care much for some of the new stuff. Goodbye, Mr. Ciccone, and thank you. You better stand back now.
No, hold, that was just a warm-up question. How are you going to get out of here? Is the rocket going to come down here, or are you going to go up to the rocket?
I go up.
So it's more like Starman than E.T.
I guess so. Well, Louis, I hope someday we shall meet again.
Food. You got food? You eat food?
Yes, I eat.
Do they give you food on the rocket?
Yes.
Do they have, like, those little cheese things like we get with the cellophane? I can never open those things.
We have no trouble getting those things open. Bye, Louis.
Why do people die?
Bye-bye.
How about eternity? Have you ever met Shirley MacLaine?
going on, Lou?
Louie, are you all right? Where's Mac?
Matt, he's gone.
Gone. Well, where did he go?
Chacon, where's the old man?
He's over here.
Was right here.
What happened?
It was this the old man poured like flammable stuff all over himself, and he was crazy, like you said, the old guy.
Oh, my God, that's horrible.
Tell the coroner we got another token of our esteem for him. What's with you?
There's nothing with me. What?
You're getting crazier than the old man.
You know, you're hot. Listen, Sarge, if it's okay with you, I think I'll take him home.
All right.
Thank you, Sergeant. Night. Did you see that big flash of light up in the sky?
Yeah, I did.
What was that?
What? It was probably Halley's Comet, you know, I'm supposed to be. I don't know. Listen, why don't we sleep in the backyard tonight? Like, under the stars.
I'm hoping and wishing that the next apparition is the sight of you welcoming me home. It's hard enough living without having visions to the left and the right of you. They won't leave me alone. Give me a cold, hard fact. I'm seeing things, believe me, you've never seen before. But little things deceive me, like when you threw me out the door. I couldn't believe my eyes. Da-da-ba-da-ba-ba, da-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-ba.